Alright, and action.
Welcome to Flag on the Play, your video football blog covering Illuminati conspiracies and wizard meddling. I'm Hugh Stewart, and this is my co-host.
Paul Doucette, what are you saying, Facebook? Here we come at you with week 2 with all your NFL real news.
Alright, first up, Paul, I want to get your opinion on a little something right now. Try not to get too heated, because I know this is a hot button issue for you. Like, wizards on Twitter.
Oh man, I can't. That's just a GOP scam and keep people to not know what's going on between magic and technology.
I agree with you. So this week, we had a wizard, Wrinklecrisp, from the Kansas City Chiefs, tweeting after the game about the performance of a wizard on the Buffalo Bills, complimenting him on Twitter, saying, "Great game, bro, thumbs up." What do you think about that?
I don't follow any magic creatures on my own Twitter account. No werewolves, no witches, no goblins. I heard some kids talking about it, and it made me sick. Kids today are getting too much magic technology.
I keep wizards off of Twitter.
Keep wizards off Twitter.
A wizard should be sticking to things like Earth Mother guardianship, runestone crafting, making sure that all 5 dragon stones don't come out of alignment, the great dragon mother doesn't come and devour the world. Like, those are the things that a wizard should be focusing on. Getting ready for the game should be primary. And second of all, a wizard shouldn't be complimenting another wizard.
No wizard should ever compliment a wizard. This is football we're talking about. You're against your other team.
Exactly right. That's a rule of the Grand Grimoire. All right. First up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Minnesota Vikings. I like this matchup because I like Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with McNabb on this one. I still think there's some juice left in that arm. I think Adrian Peterson can run a bit.
New Orleans, Chicago, interesting match for this week. I'm gonna have to go with my New Orleans Saints. You know, we got a Super Bowl winning quarterback. We got a Super Bowl winning voodoo witch doctor. Like, we just got a lot of factors in the mix that I think are really gonna come through for a solid game.
Yo man, I'm going with the Bears on this one. All the rumors are true. Urlacher does train in a cave with barbarians in the offseason. That man is going to destroy the Saints. He's their key. Go Urlacher, the Bears.
Oakland Buffalo, an interesting matchup. You know, as we saw last week, Oakland liked to fight a lot, and Buffalo really is beginnings of an offensive wizarding unit. I think that they put together a really interesting team this year.
Yeah man, if Buffalo can keep their wizards off Twitter, I'm down with that. Oakland's got to ship up or shape out.
I agree 100%. What's up next, Paul?
Next up, we got Baltimore, Tennessee. If you remember that team is you.
I don't. I refuse to believe until I see proof to the contrary that the Tennessee Titans are a real football team.
I believe you on that one. I think they're a conspiracy.
It's an extra bye week disguised as a football team. Dallas Cowboys, San Francisco 49ers. Paul, your take.
My take is that game's a load of garbage. 2 loser teams versus 2 loser teams. Jerry Jones may try to prop up Tony Romo as much as he wants, but just like every failing American corporation, you can only prop him up so long. Tony Romo is just like the car industry, non-existent.
That's right. If there's one thing you like to say, Paul, it's that America loves to prop up losers, and the Dallas Cowboys are huge losers. I got San Francisco just because they're not Dallas. Oh hey Twitter sphere, this is your Arizona Tall Can Wizard Watch Team of the Week. This week my pick, the Carolina Panthers and the rookie quarterback Cam Newton. Something interesting happened last week when they lost and all anyone could talk about was Cam Newton and his ace wizarding staff. This week they're going to face their toughest opponent yet, Green Bay Packers' notorious team of skeptic defensive linemen. Are they going to be able to compete against a team made up entirely of non-wizards and non-believers? I think they might stand a chance. Cam Newton really impressed me last week. I feel like this kid's special. Let's see what he can do.
Yo, welcome to more picks. We're talking about the Jaguars Jets on this one. I don't know. It's pretty easy to go with this. I'm saying Sanchez. I'm going to see Plex catch one of those balls for once. Yo, and then on Sunday we got New England playing the Chargers. If I'm going to tell you one thing, I hate both those quarterbacks. They're douchebags, stick in your fashion magazines, and with your prick homies who write emails.
Welcome to my favorite part of the show, the Who Cares Report, where we list off a whole bunch of teams we don't care about this week. First up, Kansas City versus Detroit.
Who cares?
I agree, who cares? After that, we got Arizona, Washington.
Who cares?
And then Seattle, Pittsburgh. Who cares about that game, right?
I had a whole segment prepared on
No, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? All right, Houston versus Miami. Who cares, right? Who cares? Cincinnati versus Denver. Who cares? That's it. That's our Who Cares report. Who cares?
Fuck you, man.
Hey, who cares?
Yo, Facebook, I got one thing to say, and I'm going to say it. I'm calling a flag on the play on Lucas Oil. Do you know why? They're trying to keep us without Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's fine. He's on the Lucas Oil compound on Mount Kilimanjaro. That's where they keep him. That's where you get your stem cells. He's so fine that they've thrown him back into the future to come back to the past. So there's a world where Peyton Manning is always playing NFL football. I know I'm sad, you're sad, but we live in the wrong dimension. If you want to try to get into this Peyton Manning dimension, you can come with me. Join me on my Facebook, Twitter group. Get to the Peyton Manning footballdimension.com. And on Sunday we got New England versus the Chargers. New England, as you know, is our team for hatred of all time. They control time and space. You saw it on Monday. They don't change because they're a constant.
That's right, and finally, coming up on Sunday night, we got the Atlanta Falcons versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Good Vic versus Evil Vic. It stands to reason that probably Atlanta are going to pull out a shade of Michael Vick, taken from when he was at his most evil, played against him at his most good.
And on Monday night, we got the Rams versus the New York Giants. I'm going to say go Giants on this, and there's a lot of questions that have been asked about the Giants and their involvement with the Bloomberg Group that I'm going to address at the email. Keep your emails coming at flagontheplay911.gmail.blogspot. You'll figure it out, man. Can't say it out loud because the Magic Wizards will hear us. That's Flag on the Play.
This is Flag on the Play. Justin TV, catch us.
Justin TV,
YouTube,
double.net.
Facebook,
YouTube.
Twitter, Tumblr. We got them all. We got StumbleOn. We got like Orkut. We got Picasa. We got Flickr. Man, we're on all the social media. There's one thing that you always say, Paul. It's that America loves to bail out huge losers, and the Dallas Cowboys are huge losers.